can't believe we're finally here. With all that we've imagined, the reality of this night is sure to make this the best night ever! At the gala, at the gala, in the garden, I'm going to see the most.
Hello, every pony, bronies and Pegasisters of all ages. Welcome once again to Like It Ditzy Do, the video blog series about the My Little Pony collectible card game. And again, I have to open with the correction of a mistake. My last episode, when I was plugging the Amazing Pony Creator, I said it was created by a very talented man. It is in fact created by a woman. And this is doubly embarrassing for me because when I was recording the episode, I told myself not to reference gender in any way, just to plug it. I don't know why talented man popped out of my mouth. But again, to the creator, I'm very sorry. And once again, you will be plugged in the credits and the show notes. And I'm very, very sorry about that. But anyway, for what you guys came to see. Now, I know the decision to do Canterlot Nights might seem a little odd, since this is a pretty old set at this point. It's over a year old. It's the second set out of 5, with Equestrian Odyssey is about to come out in a few weeks. But there are two basic reasons why I picked it. One is that it's the cheapest. It's even cheaper than Premier. Premier still goes for about $50, $60 a box. This I got for $45. The other is that while my collection for Canterlot Nights is almost complete, when I was filling up a shopping cart at one of the many websites that sells individual cards, just loading up everything I need, it came to more than the $45. And that was before I got all to the ultra rares I still need. So I figured, why the heck not? And when I got the idea to do this show, I could get an episode out of this. So here we are. And without further ado, let's get to it, shall we? Now, I've never filmed a video like this before, guys, so forgive me if things are out of shot or get boring. You know, I just might edit half of this stuff out. But we'll see. I'm going to pretty much play it by ear. I'm trying to get my hands around the tripod. Let's see. First pack. Nothing too extra. Oh, hey. I was actually hoping to get to talk about her. First pack. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. It's just a common card, but Lemon Hearts here is actually one of my favorite cards in the entire game. And not just because, you know, she's one of the ones I did my very first episode on, but I just love this picture they used. I don't know what it is, but anyway, everything about this card just clicks to me. So this is going to be one common card I never complain about having too many of. And there's another one from my first episode. Ooh, in my rare is an event. And again, the first pack is another card I was hoping to pull for silly collection reasons that I will probably get into at some point. Okay, so not bad as far as first packs go. I'm trying to keep the camera over Ditzy's face because it makes it easier for me to tell where to put the cards when I'm opening them, because it's kind of hard for me to see my camera with everything, the way everything is set up. Again, I'm very new at this. Ooh, Twilight Sky. This is one of these cards I have mixed feelings of, but I'm not going to complain. I'm sure people will be happy to explain to me why it's great or terrible. Put that in the rare pile. Thunderclap, always a good card, especially since Frightened is definitely becoming a thing as sets go on. Sapphire Shore is one of my favorite vanillas, if she can be called a vanilla because she has an ability. But yeah, she's good. White entry. Hey, alright. Big Mac, biggest brother. Definitely a good card to have. Hey, and a main. I need these mains. If for no other reason, I don't have copies for my own decks because I've been holding out for the foils. Don't know if those are ever going to become widely available. But if nothing else, I keep offering to make decks for friends. So, you need mains to do that. So it's always good to have spares. But yes, I am very happy to get one of these that I can not have in my binder and actually use in decks. Which deck? I don't know, but like I said, it's just a good one to have. Even all the packs I've opened over the last year or so, I'd be really good at it by now. Let's see. Oop. I see. Ho ho! My first ultra rare of the box. And this actually makes me really happy because there's a bit of a story here. This past Christmas, I went back to, visit my family and parents. And in the city they live in, there is a card store that had boxes of Canterlot Nights for like really cheap. Like I think it was $39. And, so of course I snagged one and I opened it up. And this is one of the ultra rares I pulled. But this isn't a duplicate because you see, when it came to pack up, I put all the rares and ultra rares in a separate little plastic card box. And then I left them in my girlfriend's car because she's the one who gave me a ride back to the town where I live. And before we got around to, getting this cards out of her car, we kind of broke up. And yeah, the fate of the cards became a bit of a thing during that whole mess, and let's just say I haven't gotten them back, so I am quite pleased to get a replacement here. So yes, this makes me very happy that this is my first ultra rare. And again, I'm very excited to see an uncommon because this is the only uncommon not in my Canterlot Nights collection. And it's not that I don't have any to put in, it's just I don't know. I don't know how I didn't put it in, but by the time I realized it, all the ones I had, they've been just tossed around, put in decks, or just shoved in a box, so they do not meet my collection standards. So this one's going to be going straight into the binder. And I was so excited about the ultra rare, I completely looked past the rare. Soothing the Savage Beast. Yeah. This is a card I know it's good, but I haven't quite found my use for it yet. Like I said, I'm still learning all the various intricacies and bits and pieces to the game, but still, I know that this is at least a halfway decent card. So, good to have. Hey, Whitewash. I'm yet to use these cards, even though I know they're pretty good. Really need to fix that. Hey, Critter Stampede. Nice. Ooh, and another foil. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even seen the foil version of this card, so this is going straight into the collection binder. That makes me happy. And then the rest is pretty standard fare, though this is one of my favorites because if you're running yellow, even if it's your secondary color, chances are you have a decent amount of critters. So this is pretty good standard yellow card in my opinion. Dark Moon. I feel like this guy should be a good card, but I really don't know if he is. I mean, being able to ready someone outside of turn, it feels like it should be good, but I don't know how often that sort of thing comes up. Anyway, I'm yet to use him, but I feel like I should be using him. Anyway. Rainbow Blaze, always good. Hey, nice moves, kid. Pretty sure I need this for the collection binder. If not, I'm sure it'll find its way into a deck. And another Pony of Shadows. The hardest part of this is if I decide I want to do the whole thing, is I got to find a way to basically ramble the whole time. But That's the whole point. Ah, hey! So, backtracking a bit to the story, Queen Chrysalis is one of the ultra rares I got in the Lost box, but I have already gotten a replacement. I pulled her in the Canterlot Nights pack that came in my second Luna box. However, I know this is one of the more expensive ultra rares, so it is going to be amazing trade fodder. I'm actually going to see if I can get an alpha print of the first Nightmare Moon for this baby. I'm quite pleased. Which means I went past the rare again. Hey, the Twilicane. Play on an opponent's main character. During the score phase, if that main character is at home, opponent's friends are each have -1 power. I was about to say, why am I not using this? But I don't think I've had a spare till just now. So this will be finding a home. Apple bucking day. Oh boy. I feel like I'm using this in all of my orange decks. With good cause, because it's fantastic, but like I mentioned in another video, I'm tired of using the same cards over and over again. Unless you're Chic Beret. I always put Chic Beret when white's my off color in a deck because it is fantastic. Vittle Stand. Hey! Hi, two Rainbow Dash rares, so to speak. I am okay with that. Actually, I think I need the element card for my collection, so that's nice. And I don't know if I have this one in my collection or not, but I like using foils and decks, and I'm building a deck around this one at the moment, so huzzah! And yes, I've since learned how pretty terrible this card is, but I still adore it because, well, if you don't know why, I'm sure you can figure it out. Hey, Starry Eyes, one of my favorite for my off-color decks. Oh, goody, more Eep. I was hoping to pull another Eep. Okay, I know I just mentioned how I need mains. This Fluttershy main, I swear, is stalking me. Because whenever I buy Canterlot Night packs, I almost inevitably pull her. But, more options. And before DJ and Mod came along, everybody's complaining how broken she is, so might as well build my friend's broken deck, So, yeah, I'm not going to complain too much. More Critter Caregiver. Again, I really enjoy this card. It is one of my favorite problems. I don't know if it warrants that, but Swift is an amazing ability, so if I can give it to anybody, granted, I don't know how often I'll be moving from this problem, but still, it just seems like a really good idea to have extra Swift. This is one of my favorite pinks to use because +1 for every card beneath it. Granted, I have since learned Pumped isn't quite as amazing as I thought, but I've used this card to great effect. I'm always happy to have more. Ooh, Maniac. Again, from the Lost box, but also I have a replacement, but I'm not going to complain because this is a fantastic card to put in the deck. And I haven't been able to do that till just now. So, huzzah! Showdown cards, I am yet to use those. I feel like I should be, but I guess I'm not confident enough in my skill level to guarantee I would win the showdowns. We'll see. Someday, I'm sure. I am going to be building an Applejack Rainbow Dash deck in the near future, so. And Eagle. Again, a card I am yet to use. And for once, I can't tell you why, because even with Pumped not being as good as I originally thought, this is still fantastic. So, yeah, I really need to rectify this.